Robert and Peggy Finnegan Wegman, class of '46, made a long-standing commitment to Catholic education. In 1995, the Wegmans announced a 10-year, $25 million gift that has enabled hundreds of families from the city of Rochester to choose Catholic education for their children. The gift is believed to be the largest gift to Catholic education in the United States. The student recipients of these scholarships are known as WIN Scholars.
The WIN program was designed by Mrs. Wegman, a Mercy grad, class of '46, and she wanted the young women who were in Catholic elementary schools in the city to have the opportunity for a quality education once they graduated from their elementary school.
I remember getting like a letter in the mail saying that I was a WIN scholar, but I mean, at the time, you don't really know what that means. One of the greatest things that you can do as a human is to be generous. And it like I said, it's crazy now that I'm older and I think about it, what that really means to actually finance someone's education who you know there was no other way they were going to be able to afford it.
I remember when I got the letter in the mail, my mom and I opened it together, and I just remember reading it slowly, and my heart was pounding, and I just remember saying, I got in, I got in, I got in.
When we found out that Phoebe had won the WIN scholarship, I think we both went to tears.
The environment here was very positive, very safe, very encouraging.
Mrs. Wegman clearly is invested in each of these young women. She knew them. We had a luncheon with them and their parents and Mrs. Wegman before school started. She wanted to have periodic updates, so she visited regularly. She would meet with the girls. For a while, she tutored in their English, actually co-taught in their English classroom. So she not only was knowing who was playing softball, who tried out for the musical, who was playing an instrument, but how they were doing academically. So really unusually close relationship.
And then we had the opportunity to go and visit her personally in smaller groups. So we would schedule these visits after school, and I would pack, 3 or 4 girls in the minivan, and we would drive over, and she was always so hospitable.
My scholarship experience was different from a lot of people's because I was actually able to get to know the person who was giving me the scholarship. It wasn't just some company or some group of people who just give them out to people for getting good grades. She gave out her scholarships to us because we had less of a financial opportunity to come here, even though we really wanted to.
It just gave them yet another role model, yet another insight into what it is to be a successful person.
One thing she was very excited it is when Mrs. Wegman called them her daughters, say, welcome my daughters. That has given her another home, and she's very proud of it to call herself Mrs. Wegman's daughter.
It seemed like she was doing it for all the right reasons, and I think that's something you can't overlook. She wasn't doing it for the praise or recognition. You could tell that she really had an interest in us as young women.
I don't think that in the end any school could have possibly prepared my daughter as much as Mercy did for going off to college, and I feel solid that she's prepared.
I bettered myself from coming to Mercy, so therefore I want to share that and better other people in the community.
When you look at the success of these 42 young women academically, it's remarkable. 100% have graduated from high school, 99% are either in college or have graduated from college. While they were at Mercy, they completed 107 advanced placement courses. Those are college-level courses while they were in high school. They collectively merited almost $1 million in college scholarships. They're at very competitive universities, and they're ready to live purposeful, productive lives and ready to make a difference.
Thank you for who I am. Thank you for Mercy.
Thank you so much for giving me this amazing opportunity that's definitely shaped my life. I can never thank you enough. I'm so grateful. My family is so grateful. You've made a difference in my life and so many others, and I'm eternally, eternally grateful.
I would personally like to say thank you for caring for my daughter, for the scholarship, for putting faith in her, and for helping her along the way for a bigger and better life.
Thank you, Mrs. Wegman and the Wegman Foundation, for helping me to see that it's great to help the community and for me to be my best self.
Every time she gets to another place in her journey, I know it's because you made that possible. And I want to just thank you so much for that. I really, really appreciate everything that you have done for us.
Without you, most likely she won't be where she is today.
The opportunity that you gave me to come to Mercy really helped me grow and as a person and grow in my academics, and I just want to thank you for what you've done.
I think it's equally important to note that not only was it a gift to these 42 young women, but they were a gift to us. Their presence changed our worldview, enriched the Mercy experience, and because of the Foundation's gift of these 42 young women, we have been changed for the better.